Hey there, good evening. It's Rob Yates here from Tetrakey, coming to you on this, my Thursday evening, 9 p.m-ish. It's been an awesome day today. And this, I believe, is episode number 43 of 260 of Tetrakey TV. So that's what we're doing this year. We're bringing you a daily coaching, business, thought, something for you to go and take, grasp, put into action and make a significant difference in your business. Tonight we are going to be looking at the concept of stopping selling to create more sales and why that is important to you. Because you see, we all want more sales, and the world of sales and marketing has moved significantly in the past even 5 years. For instance, if you want to go and look at thoughts around sales, think what was not around 5, 6, 7 years ago. For instance, 6 years ago, Facebook was in existence, but its use for doing sales and marketing was pretty limited. We were heavily in a place of email marketing, so on and so forth. And a few years ago, things like email marketing, everything else, that worked and worked really well. But here's the problem. Everyone is doing it, and your customers are bored of you. And so I want to look tonight around how we can stop selling and yet create more sales. It's been a brilliant week. If you were one of the people who took the time to download our first book that came out on the 1st of January, hopefully by now you have received our second book. We promised you it would be out on the 1st of March, and it was out on the 1st of March. I was up till 3 o'clock this morning or last night doing work and whatever else to ensure that you got it and we kept our promise. So you should have that now if you're one of the people who downloaded that first book. If you haven't, please email me, info@tetrakey.com, and I'll send it to you. Accelerating Your Business's Performance is the title of the second book, the one that came out yesterday. And if you would like a copy, there's two ways to go about it. Number one is to download the first book. You'll find that in the description of this Facebook Live, and then you'll quickly receive the second book. The other option is to wait until the 14th of March, because we promised everybody who took their future seriously enough to download the first book that they would get the second book 2 weeks before the rest of the world. Because we're all about supporting people who are willing to take their future seriously. If you download the second book, that'll then get you 2 weeks heads up, sneak preview ahead of the rest of the world on book number 3, which we think, and it is going to be out in the first week of June at this point in time. Book number 3 for this year, where we're going to give you another set of thoughts, ideas, concepts, and the book number 2 that came out, the Business Accelerator book, 25 chapters. Each chapter's got a accelerator at the bottom of it where you can accelerate those ideas and concepts into practice for you to become more profitable. So I haven't had much sleep. Tomorrow I'm in with our business coach training program that continues here in Johannesburg, South Africa, for the next 4 days. That goes through till Monday, on Monday evening. 2 weeks today, I'll be in the plane flying to the US for 2.5 weeks over there, and we're just about to launch our Australian business with Brett, so things are moving at a pace. If you would like to be involved in a business coach training course, for one of two reasons: either you'd like to be a business coach, or secondly, you'd like to go and get the knowledge of a business coach so that you can put it into practice in your business, drop me an email or leave me a comment and tell me what location you're in, and let's see if we can make something work for you in terms of getting that knowledge. It truly is game changing. And next week I'll have some interviews with the guys who are on the course so you can see what they've learned, what they've thought, and how they're going to start applying that into their careers, business, whatever else. If you're watching us on Facebook this evening, please click like, and importantly, please click share. Share this with your community, your networks. Share this on pages you're members of, your business pages, whatever it is, so that other people get to gain this information and you portray yourself as a leader in your context. Leaders are generally winners, and so either you are going to lead your field or you're going to get left behind by somebody else in your field who does watch this and does choose to click share. A congratulations to Adrian Litt. I did a presentation this morning. Adrian runs a business here in Johannesburg, South Africa, that's all around home security and how to live a comfortable, safe life. My presentation finished off this morning with a present, and that was for one person to get the opportunity to come and be interviewed on our Facebook Live. And Adrian was the winner, so we look forward to having Adrian on our Facebook Live channel in the next few weeks. So like, share, a heart if we're on Instagram, a thumbs up if we're on YouTube, and anything else you can find to generally share the love. And so here we are, 43 episodes into 2017, and let's have a think about this stopping selling to create more sales. I'd just like you to reflect for a second around that, because it kind of goes against pop culture. It kind of goes against what we've been told to do. And yet then I'd like you to go and think about the world about you. I'd like you to think about where you've driven today and what you've seen on those drives. I mean, have you seen billboards? Have you seen posters? Have you seen electric billboards? What is it on those drives where you are being sold or marketed to? And then I'd like you to think about your emails. Have you had an email today from somebody wanting to sell you something? Are you like me, who has 2 email addresses? One for work that only deals with work, and then one for all the rest of the nonsense that I receive on an hourly, daily, weekly, monthly basis. Where people are selling me things that I've got a vague interest in, but I don't really want to buy yet. Have you listened to the radio and heard a radio advert? Have you watched the TV and you've seen a TV advert? You've been on Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Google, Facebook, one of those social media or media platforms today, and what have you seen? Have you seen those boxes that say sponsored? What is it that you've seen today and been exposed to that is around sales? Maybe you've engaged with somebody in a store. And here's the thing, that as a group of humans at this point in time, we are so fed up and bored of being sold to. We're almost numb. That when somebody starts going down a route of a recognizable sales pattern, and let's be honest about it, sales trainers out there specialize in doing boring, recognizable sales patterns, it is so obvious to us that as consumers we become numb. We become numb to this sales, this continual bombardment of sales stuff being thrown at us. Buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. I would guess that on average, every single one of us is sold to a minimum of 150 times a day. Part of that's recognized consciously and part unconsciously, and we are bored of businesses trying to sell us to that way. Marketing has got boring, sales has got boring, and here's the thing, if you want your business to succeed, you need to stop doing what everybody else is doing, stopping with the email marketing. What you need to do is you need to teach people to buy from you. You need to create buyers that when you engage with them are ready to buy from you. They actually want to buy from you. They're craving it. They understand the value that you bring to them. And they understand the problem that it is that you're solving for them. And so this is going to require you to do something different. First of all, before somebody's willing to buy from you, and bearing in mind that their first purchase may well not be a cash purchase. You see, in some respects, just the sheer fact that you're watching our Facebook Live channel means you're purchasing, in inverted commas, from me and from Tetrakey. The fact that you've downloaded our book maybe, or engaged with our Selling Success program, all that free stuff we put out there, means that you are purchasing, because you see, you're buying into the support that we can give you. And here's a really interesting 43 episodes of Facebook Live, and I haven't yet said, here's an opportunity for you to buy from me. And I want you to reflect on that in your business. How much time do you give people to engage with you and understand the value that you can offer them before you go about trying to make a sale to them? And in many respects, when we're working with buyers, we're not even going into a sales, what you might know as a sales system or a sales structure. We're not even entering into that. We're literally giving the buyers the opportunity to buy, and the buyers then wish to purchase without us needing to sell to them. They're ready, they're primed, they're good to go. And so how are you doing that in your business? How are you going about creating a hunger from potential consumers or buyers around you, around your brand, around what it is you have to offer them, what the value you're giving them? And in particular, I've lost my train of thought. in particular, the value that you're offering them in terms of the problem that you solve. Is it a real problem? Often we tell ourselves it is a real problem, and frankly, we are kidding ourselves. If you go and do some research into Maslow's hierarchy of needs, anybody who has got a product that is affordable and fulfills a base of Maslow's hierarchy of needs problem, and there is problems down there in terms of people need to sleep, they need to eat, they need to drink water, they want sex, so on and so forth, then you are going to be onto a winner, because people have to have those things to survive. And I mean, have you seen the sex industry and just how big it is? It is multi-billion-dollar in terms of its yearly revenue. So when we start, and so those are easy sells. If you're at the bottom end of the triangle, it's an easy sell. You may well think that safety is an easy sell, but truly it is not. It actually, while it fits in Maslow's bottom level of the hierarchy of needs, it actually should be bumped up and get upper levels. So if you're in the safety security business, you need to think about it in a different way, and you need to think about creating these buyers. Because anything above that base physiological need is a want to have as opposed to a have to have, and therefore we're going to have to demonstrate the value that we bring. I did a cool exercise last week to emphasize this. I was in Durban, I did a presentation with Mark for a couple of hours, and we did this thing with people in terms of, well, how should people experience us? And I took out a series of notes, and I said, right, okay, who wants to buy $10 for $10? And the whole room was like, and I said, right, who wants to buy $10 for $20? And I felt like I was being tackled by a world-class rugby team at that point in time, because you see, all of us want to buy $20 for $10. I mean, wouldn't that be good? If you could buy, let's say, even $30 for $15, you're getting double your money, and therefore double the value. And so whenever somebody purchases from us, they need to know that they're going to get double the value and experience double the value that they have paid for. And we need to set that as a precedent in terms of our giving or our reciprocity on the way up to offering somebody the opportunity to purchase for us. Every single transaction, when they ask for 1, we give them 2. When they ask for 2, we give them 4. And so they develop a level of confidence in us that they will always get double their value. And that has to happen at point of purchase as well. So there we go, stopping selling to create more sales. The businesses that are taking this approach are looking to double or treble their sales volume for the following 12 months. The question is, are you keen to increase your business in that way? Now, I've said a lot in this past, however long it's been. I don't have a timer on. If this is still not resonating with you, be brave and ask questions. book a one-to-one coaching session with me for free. People on here like Josh from Vancouver in Canada, Waterflow is the name of his business, Dave Foley, who's the online maths coach, a series of Paul Kufi, so a series of people have taken the time to ask questions and will all attest that when I say something, I give it to you. If you want a 1 hour free coaching session, ask and you shall receive if you wish to put this into practice in your business. Other things, the opportunity for the hashtag #GetCoached, tetrakey.com/getcoached. Our opportunity for you to have 3 months of free business coaching and profile your business and your coaching experience in front of 50,000 people weekly across 5 continents on all of our social media platforms. If you want that opportunity to be part of that fly on the wall documentary, you need to apply before the 10th of March, either by filling in the form tetrakey.com/getcoached and submitting it, or emailing me info@tetrakey.com to create your submission. Places are limited. We have a space for 3 people to do that. So yeah, jump in, take the opportunity, or miss it and have your competition lock you out because their marketing suddenly goes from 0 to hero in a very short period of time. So that's it from me this evening. Stop selling, start creating more buyers, and you will start creating more sales, and the work of the sales force will drop dramatically. It will become easy to sell to people. My name is Rob Yates. It's been a pleasure to have you tonight on episode number 43 of Tetrakey TV. Please click like, please click share, please come back in 24 hours time where we will have another topic for you. And for the next 24 hours, please stay awesome.